Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome back to more Aceattorney Investigations. Prosecutor's Gambit. We're still in episode 2 of the Captive Turnabout, but we're at ladder and escape tunnel is found. What?
Literally just spoils it.
Well, they win, find out in the next episode. Frieza defeated.
Secret tunnel.
Secret room.
There we have it, I guess.
Gonna find a secret tunnel with Gumshoe's secret weapons.
All right, time to hear about his war crimes.
You got it, sir. Let me run you through the list. Secret weapon number 1. A trusty old metal detector. It's made of steel, silver, or scrap. This little guy's right here will find it.
So, it detects metal. Very good, detective.
Next up, secret weapon number 2. Missile. Everyone's favorite crime-fighting canine. He can track pretty much any scent you put in front of him, especially food.
He sure is a lot cuter than Mr. Canis's dog.
And now for secret weapon number 3. Where'd I put it? Aha!
Fishing rod. Just like dog.
Am I one snapper short of a school, or is that a fishing rod? Tell me we're going fishing for clues.
No, I mean, I just happen to have it with me, that's all.
I see. Well, onwards and upwards, detective. Let's see what else you have.
That's all she wrote, sir.
Gummy, you're 4 secret weapons short of your so-called 7, and one of them was a fishing rod.
Sorry, but that's all for today, okay? I'll, show you the rest next time. What do you think I call them secret? Guy can't just go sharing everything at once. That's crazy.
In that case, then I suppose the 3 you've deigned to reveal to us will have to do for now.
Alright. Which one do you want to try, sir?
Missile.
Everybody says missile.
We're not missing optional missile content this time.
Yeah.
You got it, sir. Hey, Missile, your boy.
Aw, he really came.
So, what are we checking?
We're trying to find out how Mr. Canis's dog got to the holding cells in the first place. I suspect the same mark was used to bring Knight's body back to the prison.
You can smell night.
So we give the pooch a sniff of the body. And he'll find that route for us.
Just gonna be missile was the right answer.
Does anyone else smell something sweet?
All I smell is the odor of blood. It's... Oh, sorry, Gumshoe.
It's faint, sir, but it's there. Almost like cake, maybe.
Why would the body smell of cake?
Let him
Okay, Missile. Get a noseful.
look at this lad.
In Missile we trust.
Here we go. Follow that dog.
It's his first appearance. It's the only time he just doesn't do anything. Edgeworth, he's a hero.
He's headed for maximum security. Uh-oh, he's going in.
And we'll just have to follow after him.
Let him get freaking eaten by the hellhound.
And the warden also mentioned at one point that there was a prisoner that we have not seen that also wasn't there. Right.
Yeah, so that someone else was missing. Doesn't know who. Just noticed there was 3 empty chairs.
This is Canis's cell. Though the man himself is absent, it seems.
Just like, no, this place is home, but I don't remember who's gone when somebody's missing, you know. Anyway.
I mean, to be
Unless
fair,
they really did just
all
put out an
prisoners, then there's just
additional
3
chair.
chairs that are just empty. And it's like, wait a second.
Wait a
Someone's
sec.
here. But I'm trying to watch the show. You know, I got to see the animals make out or whatever. No.
Forbidden interspecies romance.
The warden season 2. Make them do this show every month. And make the prisoners watch.
That's why you don't want to go to jail. You don't want to see that shit.
Is he meeting with someone in the visitor's room?
Do you think Missile's onto something?
Shh. Looks like maybe he is.
Woof, woof, woof.
Woof, woof, woof.
Is there something there?
Roka me.
Let's get snooping, Mr. Edgeworth. I mean, there's a thingy with a bell on it. Cookies.
It's a rife.
Tea and rice crackers. Mr. Canis clearly doesn't like the comforts.
I can think of worse ways to spend my time in jail than drinking tea and playing chess. I thought this was maximum security, not maximum comfort. How come nobody else gets this special treatment?
Complaining to me isn't going to help. Perhaps you couldn't take it up with the man himself.
Yikes, no thanks. Guess we'll look at this. Look, Mr. Edgeworth, that chisel on the floor is a bit smaller than the others.
I chiseled it.
I'm no woodworker, but perhaps it's an all-purpose one that can be used in a pinch regardless of the job.
An all-purpose pocket chisel makes sense. Always nice when your tools are useful and easy to carry.
Is that your opinion as a thief?
Nope, it's my opinion as a great thief.
I walked into that one.
What else do you want to look at in here?
I mean, I assume we gotta find something that actually gives us information. Let's look at his beads. Can you look at those? No?
No, that's
Chessboard was examinable.
Oh, yes.
Guess we can look at it again.
Mr. Canis's chess set, complete with a special dog piece.
Look at that dog.
That's not a chess set. That's a whole chess table with legs. Looks like it might be worth something, too.
It's not inconceivable. Some of them are. And this is quite a nice one.
I never would have pegged Mr. Canis as a chess fan, though. But with the whole Eastern aesthetic he's got going, I thought he'd be more into Go.
Go, huh? Can you play?
I can play Go Fish.
Not the same thing, Kay. Not even close.
Go
all
Fish
that's
is
left
fun.
is this. Go Fish. I forget the rules to that.
You ask if they have it, and then if they do, you give it to them. If they
And if you
don't,
don't,
you say
what
go
happens?
fish.
And then you have to take something from the
Then you
pile.
have to take a card from a pile.
Okay.
Blackjack's pretty fun too.
Is Blackjack the
Have
one you
you-
go up to 21? Or...
Yeah, it's 21 is the max, and anything over is the best. You just try to beat their numbers without busting. Basically, you can draw more than 3 cards, I think. The starting limit. I don't know. In any case,
Everyone a potential murder weapon.
Yeah, that reminds me of something. The furrows in your brow. When you frown, it looks like somebody took a chisel to your forehead.
I have no idea what you mean.
See? They're so deep. Don't tell me you don't see it, Mr. Wood-carving face.
Have you quite finished?
Woofity woof woof.
What's the matter, boy? Wait, is this cake what you were after?
Woofity woof woof.
Whoa. Calm down, boy. Stop that.
Woof woof woof. Woof woof woof.
Did you take that tone with me? The hell? No, you can't have it. Dogs can't eat chocolate, you know that. If you won't behave, I'll just have to eat it myself. Not bad.
Steal super
That's
Christmas
some real
cake.
outside the chocolate box thinking there. Not sure everybody agrees, though. got me. I wanted some.
Daring of you both to assume the food in a prison is safe to eat. Well, daring or dumb.
So, anyway, looks like it really was Cake Missile was tracking.
Talk about a waste of time. I suppose we got our just desserts.
The little guy's definitely capable, right?
Sure he is. This was just a blip. He'll follow the right scent this time, I promise. Seek, boy.
Woof, 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 woof.
Shiba Inu, most capable police dog.
Oh, I think he's onto something.
Down.
Are we gonna see Polly? No. No, we'll never pan over more left.
Whatever it is, it's in there.
There's pictures
Cell
of
of a man
fish.
who was taken away.
There's a bunch of pictures of fish on the walls. Just that
Could be the Yeti, okay.
Because he was a fisherman. Maybe that's why.
So wasn't he the boat rental guy or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Casawato's cell.
Plus, he thought he was still running a restaurant, or he was pretending that he was still thought he was running a restaurant, and it was
Pretending he
seafood
thought
one,
he still.
Well, I mean, he was. He was not actually
Freak.
delusional. He just thought he pretending he was.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I was merely pretending.
That was his shtick.
We need to take a look inside. A detective called God.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, officer. A question before we begin. Is the prisoner Mr. Casawato still in solitary?
He's dead, sir. No, sir, he came back a little while ago. And he was here for the noon roll call. Guess he must be on work duty someplace.
I see. Now, if you would be so kind as to open the cell.
Yes, sir.
gotta lose 20, gotta lose 10 pounds.
Got a punching bag and it's just the friggin' warden on it. Bro, have a kerosene heater in there.
Oh my god.
I'm surprised that they give the prisoners heaters. Usually unusually kind, or unusually careless.
I wonder if he uses it all year round.
To help him lose water weight, maybe?
Yeesh, I hope his furry friend can deal with the heat. Polar bear in there with a heater.
That poor polar bear. Oh my god. But even without the heater, it's rough.
I'm sure they've learned to sweat things out together by now.
Gotta look at the warden.
Polar bear can punch him.
Yes, the punching bag.
This punching bag has certainly...
Seen some use. Woof, 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 woof. Hey, what breed were you again, Missile? Sure it wasn't a boxer. Woof, woof, woof.
Don't you call me that.
No way.
No way indeed. Quickly, detective. Move the sandbag aside.
Yes, sir.
Oh, well.
A hole! Could this be?
Woof, 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 woof. Rev up the
Move there.
dog.
Wait, missile.
Jumps in there like James Sunderland.
I'm going in too.
Wait, stop!
Just like we're going in.
Sir, I'll go get her. Ooh, oh, it's tight. Shouldn't have eaten that cake.
He's gone.
He's dead.
They're all dead.
Suffocates in the wall.
Well, I'm not going in there. Wait.
I don't go into dirty places.
Player character's the only one who doesn't go in. It's just like, yeah.
You know how expensive laundering is for this suit. Hello? Hey, are you alright?
You're not gonna believe this, but we're in the detention center.
The detention center?
That hole, it's a tunnel that leads right into Mr. Knight's cell.
Oh, well.
What? Don't go anywhere. I'm on my way.
Man, it doesn't look good for our boy here.
Yeah.
That tunnel leading right to the guy's cell that apparently no one found. They didn't look under the bed.
If it's just under the bed, then that's very silly. Detention center holding cell.
Okay.
It's Edgeworth, but
Oh, sorry.
Gumshoe's already there with K and just randomly yells K.
Hey there, Mr. Edgeworth. Guess you could say we made a breakthrough.
Quite. At least I came out unscathed, I think.
Sir, the floorboards under the bed were torn up.
Oh my goodness, nobody bothered to look under the bed if there's no way you could just hide
See,
that.
like the thing that just torn apart.
These cops are useless.
I mean, they didn't even check the security footage until freaking Edgeworth was like, "Oh, hey, can you check that?" And they're like, "Oh, okay." And then no one
Yeah.
even thought to even look at the camera footage.
I just want to put all of the cops in needs education tier.
That would mean Gumshoe has to be taken out of Ace tier to need education.
Nah. He's like
He's one of-
surprisingly one of the more competent ones somehow.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks Gumshoe's not on the dumb side. No, he's one of the smartest cops in this universe.
Yeah, if you're comparing him to the overall police force, actually he's up there. He may even be an intellectual.
Now that Tyrell Bad is gone, it's like the best cop we have is Gumshoe.
And we pay him nothing.
True.
Keeps him on
Yes.
edge, doesn't let him settle in, you know.
Can't let him get his head too up in the clouds. Gotta keep him grounded. Then we can come poor. Anywho,
So that's how they did it. There's no doubt about it. This must be the route they were looking for. We've been looking into. The corridor connecting the detention center and the prison is locked down by heavy security doors. But with the help of this tunnel, it can be circumvented. It was a sweet scent that started this whole search. Could it be that the scent was in fact coming from Knight's body after all?
Instantly by a stab wound to the throat. So some kind of scab, some kind of blow to head, a sweet scent can be detected. We didn't notice the first time we looked at it, but now we're all over it.
Incidentally, Knight's body was covered in dirt that might have come from being dragged through this tunnel. Okay, what was it like down there?
Well, it was pitch black, so I couldn't see a whole lot. I didn't bring a flashlight. Luckily, my camera has a flash, so I took some pictures.
Let's see what you've captured.
Just Gumshoe's ass. No.
Look at that!
Spoons, a fork. I guess those were for digging the tunnel. That aside, are those footprints?
Paw prints even. From a dog, perhaps.
no, polar bear.
Polar bear was the enemy.
They're too wide.
It's a dark shape, that polar bear.
Well, I mean, I guess it could have still been like Canis's dog,
Right.
but I don't know.
Anyway, vital piece of evidence.
This is a vital piece of evidence. However, it begs something of a question.
It does.
Mr. Kasawada has certainly been making use of this tunnel, which means
They were lovers. Sneaking to the detention center for midnight rendezvous.
Is that what?
Getting rid of that water weight. No. Why else would this man have a tunnel to a detention center cell? Let's just meet it up with someone on this side.
Yeah.
Detective, we need to find out where Mr. Kasawada is immediately. If my suspicions are correct.
Huh? Oh, nuts.
The guards were alerted. They began searching for Mr. Caserato right away.
Then we're just gonna find his corpse. Just freaking escaped.
But after a thorough investigation of both the prison and the detention center, he was nowhere to be found.
Alligator ate him.
The corridor.
Well, have the police been notified? Yes, ma'am. We just finished lasing them with them a moment ago. Set up a cordon around the entire facility. Good. The first blemish on a prison's spotless reputation is always the ugliest. It won't happen again, ma'am.
A rather different warden regard to the one we've seen so far.
Mr. Edgeworth, wasn't? I really can't thank you enough for finding that tunnel, darling. Sadly, it may have been too little too late. It seems you might have already left the building.
I'd say that's unlikely, Warden. After all, there's a security gate to the exit of the detention center. You're not suggesting he simply walked through it?
What's to say there was only the one tunnel, sweetie,
I suppose that's true.
Well, whatever the case, this is no time to be standing around chit-chatting. Mr. Edgeworth, would you mind continuing with your investigation?
It would be my pleasure.
You three can get back to your posts. Yes, ma'am.
Full sprint out of here. Then a different guy walks up.
Just puts on a jacket, walks in. I'm a cop now. Detective, the results of the blood test just came back from the lab.
Thanks, pal.
Let's see what they have to tell us about the blood found in Knight's cell.
What does this say, Mr. Edgeworth?
They've identified the blood, but it's Knight's.
Okay, so it was indeed his blood that was wiped away.
Darn.
Yeah, nice job, everybody. Teamwork makes the dream work, huh?
Bring it in.
We've got Knight's blood in his holding cell, a tunnel a dog clearly went through, and security footage showing Knight being attacked by the dog in his cell. Case closed.
We have all the evidence we need. Let's see what Mr. Canis has to say for himself.
Canis, oh darling, so are you sure? Do be careful around him, won't you? He's as well connected on the outside as he is in here.
I suppose he would have to be. How else would the so-called fixer stay in business?
Police have been trying to track down his accomplices for the longest time. Even I've had to lend them a hand myself, you know.
So that's what he was all about.
Still not talking, ma'am? Even with the evidence you borrowed from the precinct? No, and I've tried so many times I've lost count. What am I supposed to do? I can't send in a blank report. I guess a killer for hire is always going to be a tough nut to crack. Hire to kill Canis.
Oh, this is be a battle for the ages.
You borrowed evidence from the police to help with your investigation. Is that correct?
Also, what were you gonna say?
I forgot.
I'm sorry.
Why, yes, sweetie. Everything related to Canis is with me now. Heaven knows how many times I've hauled a secretive scoundrel into my office to talk to me. No matter what I say or how much evidence I present him with, he simply won't say a word. Megamind.
He does look the part.
A prison warden conducting interrogations herself. That's irregular, to say the least.
You go down and he'll devour you whole. Be careful, darlings. You have been warned.
Holy, here I thought things couldn't get any spicier. Just bow and then walk away.
All the warriors.
Everyone is here.
Prison guards gets executed like a red shirt.
Judge Cavell, I didn't expect to find you here.
We have been conducting inquiries, which, given that we are in charge of the investigation, is hardly strange. What is strange is that you're still here, Mr. Edgeworth. I gave you a warning, did I not? I told you that your badge was at risk should your paths cross again, and yet here you are.
I'm sorry that you thought that I might be so easily discouraged, Your Honor. But I am not about to let the truth slip away from my grasp, no matter what you or your committee might say. I am here to present a certain someone with evidence that you yourselves should have uncovered.
You have more business with me, I take it, Mr. Edgeworth.
I do. I promised I would be back to prove that you were the killer, and here I am.
You should be amused. Very well, whenever you are ready.
Also, BO55 looks like boss. He is the boss of this prison.
He's the boss of this
Yeah.
What's the dog doing? Not so fast. We have trees of our own to share. First-rate deductions, in fact.
Indeed. We are now more certain than ever that Simeon Saint was a murderer. And that only could have been moved. Oh god. That only he could have moved Mr. Knight from his holding cell to the prisoner proper. We shall prove this to you beyond a shadow of a doubt. But first, a question. Are you quite determined to continue on this course, Mr. Edgeworth? Should you fail to rebut our deductions, there will be no going back. Your very career hangs in the balance.
Well, you mean you'll take his badge if you don't like it? How this goes? That's intimidation.
Not at all. If anything, I am showing him mercy. This is not Mr. Edgeworth's case. It never was. And I am under no obligation to hear him out. If he is prepared to accept the potential ramifications of his actions, I will allow him one last chance. Well, are you truly willing to take the risk? To put your beloved badge on the line?
Mr.
Bitch, I don't
Edgeworth.
even wear it. No.
Sir,
I'm a defense attorney now.
I accept your terms. I am confident of my reasoning. And what's more, I am representing the firm of Edgeworth & Co. And I do not intend to besmirch his name. My duty will be done, and I will not be intimidated.
Very well. Let us see whether you are brave or simply reckless. By the power vested in me, by the almighty goddess of justice, let this judgment commence. Eustace, if you allow me.
Fine by me. He is all yours, Gefell.
How Knight wound up in the prison proper.
You are aware of the incident involving Mr. Knight the day before yesterday, I assume? He assaulted an innocent guard and stole his keys. Later, in the middle of moving a large animal cage, Mr. Saint stopped by Mr. Knight's cell for a little visit. That's when Mr. Knight stole out of his cell, using the keys he had stolen. He slipped into the cage, and there he hid as he wheeled to one of the prisoner workshops.
It figures she was going to bring up Mr. Saint's, going to the Knight's cell.
I too think so. Yesterday, after you so kindly made us aware of the security camera footage, we decided to take a look at it ourselves. Perhaps you would like to see what we found. This is a still from the footage we received.
Mr. Saint speaking with the Knight at his cell.
Correct. You will also note that he has positioned the cage in such a way as to obscure the camera's view. It is this blind spot that Mr. Knight exploited in order to enter the cage undetected. A sound deduction based on what can be observed, wouldn't you say?
But wasn't he in the room later and got attacked, or which happened first? Did he get attacked by a dark shape and then he just was fine and like talked with him, or did he supposedly climb into a cage and then he was still in his room and got attacked by a dark shape? Like, either way, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
A blind spot, which means that the camera wouldn't have been able to capture the moment Knights entered the cage, if he did at all. So it's still possible that he didn't actually leave his cell at this point.
I don't get it. Why would Mr. Knight want to hide in the cage?
There's really only one possibility. He intended to escape.
A prison break, that's so cool. Mr. Carcerado, Mr. Knight, everybody's doing it. I have to step up my game.
Okay, now is really not the time. Mr. Carcerado's escape is no laughing matter.
It is my belief that Mr. Saint helped Mr. Knight with his escape attempt. This is to say, he was his accomplice.
Wow, go Simi.
That wasn't a compliment.
I understand that the cage was briefly taken to one of the workshops. I imagine that had things gone to plan, Mr. Knight would have remained in the cage until after the show, and then removed from his premises, along with the rest of the circus equipment. Unfortunately for Mr. Knight, Mr. Saint had other ideas. He killed his friend in cold blood.
Judge Gavel's argument seems reasonable. But there must be a fault in her logic somewhere, and I'm going to find it.
Okay. Alright. Was the second one that you talked about keys? Yeah. Press that because they searched and searched and couldn't find the keys anywhere, so how can you be sure that he stole the keys? Why wouldn't they have been found?
Do you have any proof that Knight stole the keys?
I can think of no other reason for him to carry out such a brutal attack. Once the guard he assaulted regains consciousness, I am sure he will confirm your suspicion.
I wouldn't be so sure. Perhaps I should press her further on her reasoning.
Further.
Sorry, but I believe there is a flaw in your reasoning. If Knight had the keys, there was nothing to stop him from leaving whenever he wanted. Why wait for Mr. Saint? There was no need, surely.
He chose the option deemed most likely to succeed. He stole the keys and hid them somewhere, then waited for an opportune moment to present itself.
He hid the keys. I'm afraid you might have made an uncharacteristic oversight, Your Honor. The Knight wasn't hiding any keys. That has been proven already. And this is the piece of evidence that proves Mr. Knight didn't have the keys.
You have the key itself?
They have yet to be recovered, I guess that's
Yeah, we would have found it on his corpse if, if he had his keys.
Yeah.
I mean, they also didn't find a secret tunnel, so, I mean, maybe they were just dumb at searching, but...
Take that! In his ass. No.
Prison wallet.
The old prison wallet.
That's one way to do it. Very painful, because those are keys, but I don't know. You do you, I guess.
Has his revolver up there, too.
Oh, God. Good luck fishing that out. I'm going to stop. Anyway.
Really be pulling the devil trigger if you grab that wrong. No.
Since you know
Send his
about
ass
the
to the shadow realm. Literally. No, anyway.
I assume you must already know this, but after the assault, the guards searched both Knight and
The
his
Knight's
cell.
guards and
No keys were found.
The king
I
and all the
keep-
Knights Men.
Keep fucking up.
And if the whereabouts of the keys cannot be proven, then neither can your theory.
I have considered the matter of the missing keys, and I do not think it's such an issue. I still believe he had them. After all, the guards only stated that they were unable to locate them. And this is because they were cleverly hidden inside the pocket chest it set.
Knight's chess set. The same set in which the murder weapon was also allegedly hidden.
Was it? I can't help but wonder about that.
What? But you're the one who proposed it.
Actually, if you recall, that was Eustace's assertion.
So the two of them aren't of one mind on this, I take it.
Allow me to restate the facts. Mr. Knight hid the keys he stole from the guard inside his chest set. When Mr. Saint came to see him, Mr. Knight used the keys to open his cell and climbed inside the cage. He was then moved from the holding cell to that workshop in the prison proper, all with the help of his friend and accomplice. Had things gone according to plan, he would have been taken out of the facility after the show. But they did not. Instead, his accomplice murdered him while the show was taking place in the yard.
But Mr. Saint was a part of the performance. How would he have even had time to commit the murder?
How indeed. Allow me to explain. As you know, many stage performances follow a set narrative. Yesterday's show was one such example.
She's done her homework, I see.
Imagine
The
being in
suspect.
court. Oh. Imagine being in court and having her be your judge. And you got the two lawyers objecting back and forth. Then she just starts yelling out, "Overruled!" And then starts having her own objections. Starts to fight everyone. No.
Yeah.
And like our judge who just eats popcorn and just watches.
I like that judge more. He's incompetent. Well, I mean, sometimes it's annoying, but at the same time, it makes for really funny moments. Gumshoe does it better because he doesn't really, do anything against us, usually. But in any case, I shall continue. The suspect played the role of the antagonist opposite of the elephantine heroine of the show. In the latter part of the performance, the heroine's love prevails, and the villain is defeated. This victory is depicted in a very unique manner, whereby the villain is sent flying from the stage by the heroine.
He's sent flying by the elephant.
Goodness.
He's supposed to be playing a monkey, but he's dressed as a clown.
Isn't that dangerous? Clown monkey.
Having been ejected from the stage in this manner, the villain no longer appears in the performance. In other words, the suspect did not appear on the stage for a period of approximately 15 minutes.
And you're saying the crime took place during that time?
Yes, I'm afraid so. After all, it's more than a sufficient window, wouldn't you say?
Committing the crime and returning to the stage in that short 15-minute window is only possible. Assuming that the murder took place in the prison proper. But in fact, Your Honor, the real scene of the crime was Knight's cell.
I seem to remember telling you that I would not accept that part of the security footage into evidence.
She's just like, no, it doesn't count.
Yes, because she is just saying so.
And you will
It
have
looked
to-
weird, so it just doesn't count. We ignore it entirely.
Never
Oh,
happened.
It's like a certain group of people. Associated with the color red. Anyway,
I have proof of a different kind.
very well. Would you be so good as to present it?
It's wiped away blood.
No, it's his blood now. Like if
Clearly
we're doing that,
bleeding.
he just climbed into a cage and left. There would be no blood in here at all.
Take that!
This appears to be a photograph of a floor. Almighty goddess of justice, grant me patience.
The floor you're so dismissive of, Your Honor, has traces of knight's blood on it.
Traces, you say? Is this evidence reliable? After all, I don't believe you have access to the necessary forensics operatives.
I own the police.
I have my resources.
Defense attorney that can actually get the cops to help them. You have to stand no
Yeah.
chance against this.
A certain blunt instrument, you might say, but a reliable one.
I'm a blunt.
I haven't been packing for years, sir. Not since high school.
Swore off the stuff. Maybe paranoid. Gave me the munchies and I couldn't afford that.
You know how many people's fridges I raided? Wasn't a pretty sight. I almost got arrested, actually.
The detective, how very unfortunate for him. Perhaps before you decide to circumvent the law, you might have considered that the committee's influence extends to the police.
Oh no, now Gummy's badge is on the line too.
Forgive me, detective. I didn't mean to put you at risk as well.
I was trying to be all funny and be like a blunt instrument, but a reliable one. And then it's like she instantly knew who you were talking about. It's like, dang!
I will enter that fact into Mr. Knight's blood. That Mr. Knight's blood was found in the holding cell into evidence. However,
Objection!
Yeah, bad luck, idiots. Really on the edge now, Mr. Worthless.
Mr. Wiener, I'd forgotten you were there. It's nice while it lasted.
It's better to tell you that your entire argument is one big inconsistency. You showed us camera footage of a dog killing Mr. Knight in his cell. Are you saying it might also wipe the blood up before it left the scene?
Uh-oh.
What are the tricks gonna do, huh? A blood-wiping dog, you're a joke. You'd have wiped up the blood up, wouldn't you, boy? Yes, Helmut. Yes, you would. What? The tricks I taught him before I worked together were so rudely cut short. He's a very tidy boy, you know. Never misses a drop. He wouldn't do to leave any evidence after all. Mommy!
Saved by an assassin of all people.
Jeez Louise, you could have just taught the little guy to shake hands.
Oh, he does that more obviously, too. Although the way I taught him to do it is somewhat unorthodox. First, he bites down hard on the victim's hand, then...
La 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 la, I'm not listening.
I see. Very well then, Mr. Edgeworth. It seems you may have gathered some evidence worth considering.
Sassy just being like, yeah, my dog does that. Wait, I'm not done yet. He just said something else.
Overruled.
Oh boy, somebody's taking no prisoners.
Eustace, would you be so kind as to allow me?
I'll yours, Gavel.
Well, do you accept the truth now? The crime took place in Knight's holding cell, and the assassin's dog was the killer.
My position is the same as it was yesterday. Until you can explain how the dog moved between the prison and the detention center, I cannot accept your theory into evidence.
Hold it!
I thought you might say that, which is why I'd like to show you something else. This piece of evidence shows how the dog could freely travel between the prison and the detention center.
The tunnel, the secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
Take that!
This
It's a secret room.
Tunnel.
This is...
It's a secret passageway. It runs beneath the prison.
What? It's a secret passageway.
It was dug by one Mr. Rocco Carcervato, escapee.
Hey, yo, Adrian. No.
It leads from his prison cell to a certain holding cell in the detention center.
God damn, it's homeboy and freaking Andy Dufresne. It's like I just tunneled all that way.
some
That's the
crazy
whole
work.
prison.
Yes, the very one where the victim was being held.
Well, this is certainly a surprise. To think that it was beneath our feet this entire time.
So maybe he was the prisoner that was missing. And the reason that, even though he claims at first he was like kind of saying he was in his cell, is because he wanted. That's where everybody thought he was. But he was actually in the tunnel, and that's why he couldn't hear the other guy scream at that time. But that we first thought, oh, he must have been at the show, but he was probably just in the through the tunnel or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Canis, you knew of this tunnel, didn't you? Because it's the same tunnel that was used to carry out the murder.
In the name of the goddess of justice, overruled, Mr. Edgeworth. You are out of line.
Hold it!
How so, Your Honor?
Overruled!
Evidence is everything, whether in a court of law or at the scene of an investigation. Isn't that your little catchphrase? Well, it just so happens that I have some evidence of my own. Bronco Knight's autopsy report.
Updated autopsy report.
Oh, you dare use that against me.
Never get that. Ever. Never the updated one.
His autopsy report.
When did we get that?
How do you not know you had it?
The police handed it to me only a short while ago. The findings are still preliminary, but it has something of value to tell us nonetheless. The goddess of justice speaks to us through these pages, Mr. Edgeworth. Cause of death: stab wound to the throat, and the weapon is said to be a sharp blade of some sort. It seems the victim was stabbed repeatedly in the same spot, resulting in an ugly wound. As such, the police have yet to identify the exact shape of the weapon, but its overall nature seems to be beyond question. It is a bladed metal instrument, like a chisel. In light of this evidence, do you truly wish to continue with your fight fancy? Or will you now claim that the dog used a knife instead?
Did the dog do that?
That's impossible!
That will be all. This court is adjourned.
Objection!
But the tunnel, the paw prints.
Might have that helmet is something of a wanderer. Perhaps he just happened across this tunnel one day. Although I couldn't say for certain, I myself cannot wander quite so freely.
Quite a coincidence. They can't prove that it's not the case either.
She sure knows how to keep a secret, huh? Kinda wish she kicked us in the teeth a little earlier with that.
She was baiting me, waiting for the perfect moment to crush me with that autopsy report.
God, she's me.
I fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker.
You are lead attorney for the defense, correct, Mr. Fender? This is the interim autopsy report in question. I do apologize for the delay.
Yeah, no sweat. Thanks for hooking us up. So death was a stab wound to the neck inflicted by a sharp blade. Death was instantaneous. Yep, this all checks out. Yep. I want to look at it. When you zoom in, it gives you more details. No, pretty much what it already said.
Mr. Fender, a handshake is not necessary when receiving official court documents, you know. So please feel free to let go of my hand. It's not a holy relic after all.
I was just trying to be friendly, Your Honor.
Had you lingered a moment longer, the goddess of justice would have spoken to you through my gavel.
Alright, I got it.
I would have beaten you to death.
Nice work, Gavel. Just like we planned it.
I did only as you instructed, Eustace. But thank you.
All according to Kekaku.
This report came from the police. I have no choice but to accept its legitimacy. But if the dog didn't kill the knight, then that takes Canis out of the running.
The goddess of justice speaks to me, Mr. Edgeworth, and she is merciful. She tells me that you might need to yet keep your badge if you will finally abandon this fruitless quest.
What's our move, sir? I think she really means it this time.
What do you think, Detective? My answer remains the same, Judge Cavell. I will see my duty done, and I will not be intimidated.
Even with how things stand, you still refuse to concede. This may very well be your last chance. Your badge hangs in by a thread.
And let it fall if it must. I have something far more important to protect as an associate attorney. My client.
The goddess of justice is no doubt saddened by your refusal to accept yet another offer of mercy.
Hold it. Attaboy, Miles. That's what I like to see. Looks like the defense never rests. It's really starting to mean something. Credit to your old man, though. He's the one who said it first.
My father.
In fact, I could swear I saw Gregory Speared in you for a second there. He said that you've changed since your days in Von Karma's shadow. I didn't believe you at first, but I'm starting to.
Thank you, Fender.
Alright, kids. This is where the rubber really hits the road. Put your thinking caps on. It's make or break time. If it's true that Knight was off with a bladed weapon, does our whole case really fall apart?
A bladed weapon, of course.
Chiseled it.
There were 5 chisels in Canis' cell when we last looked. A former assassin certainly wouldn't struggle to commit murder with a tool like that. In which case, the murder that killed Knight was...
Chisel.
Hold it!
Oh my goodness. Cut off.
Quite finished, blah blah blah, seed. Yeah, okay.
Quite finished would be your best interest.
Have you quite
See.
finished? It would be in your best interest to concede.
Hold it!
Evidence is everything. It may well be my little catchphrase, but it's also true. So the murder weapon was a sharp blade. Then where is it? The guards didn't find it.
I guess you let it go. So what if you didn't find it? What are you driving at?
What if I were to tell him that I know where the real murder weapon was? It was right under our noses the whole time, indeed. It was one of Mr. Canis's chisels.
Overruled.
I would advise you to stop bombarding us with your irresponsible half-baked theories, Mr. Edgeworth. You have repeatedly insisted that Mr. Knight was killed when in his cell by a dog.
I simply go where the evidence takes me, both in the courtroom and at the scene of the crime. If the murder weapon was in fact a chisel, then yes, the murder could not have been the dog. But that begs the question of what exactly it was we saw in the security footage.
Yeah, security footage. How do you explain that, Mr. Smarty Pants?
An excellent question. The footage shows.
Dog killing somebody, the dog jumping on somebody, somebody attacking the dog. I mean, the dog jumping on somebody, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't actually show, like, a kill.
I guess jumping on them could count as an attack, but I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter too much.
He was just getting some sweet pets and, it was all just hanging out. Actually, the dog was the victim. The dog is the victim. Picked up the dog, was trying to powerbomb it.
Oh, yeah, I guess the dog jumping on somebody, because if we say the dog was killing somebody, that's like what they just said.
Yeah.
Yeah, jumping on someone.
Mr. Canis's dog jumping up at night. The dog attacked Knight, but he didn't kill the man.
He didn't.
No, Knight was merely knocked out. The dog didn't drag the corpse through the tunnel. He was dragged in life, but unconscious Knight. The real killer was the dog's master.
Oh, I get it. By bringing Knight here, Mr. Canis could finish the job. And he could definitely use one of his chisels to do it.
Correct. You, body hit Harma, Canis. You're the one who could have done it.
Only.
Objection! Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, you ever get this on your report card? Refuses to listen, must learn to respect others.
Are you asking me or confessing to what's on yours?
Already searched Mr. Canis himself and without the bottom right to Gavel.
Yes, he even inspected his chisels. All 4 of them. There wasn't a single speck of blood.
Hold it! The 5th chisel.
There was one on the tatami mat, though.
Why, thank you, Your Honor. You have just confirmed my theory.
I have. What exactly do you mean?
The last time we were here, there were 5 chisels, not 4.
Oh yeah, I remember counting them. Definitely 5. The one that's missing is...
The small one. The one we thought might be a pocket chisel. Mr. Canis, where did you hide that chisel?
Pocket chisel. And what use might I have for such a thing? I'm rarely allowed to leave my cell.
In which case, you shouldn't have had the chance to dispose of the weapon.
I mean, it had a bell on it. Dog has a bell on it, so it's just in the dog's freaking collar.
Yeah, could be.
What armed dog?
It just puts belts on everything. Who knows?
You've dug your own grave, Mr. Canis.
You seem to have an idea where this missing chisel might be, Mr. Edgeworth. Would you enlighten us?
For a man who can't leave his cell of his own volition, Canis could have only have hidden the chisel here.
What if he just told the dog to hide it somewhere, though? You've already confirmed it can wipe up blood. I think it can hide something.
But anyways, maximum security has to be here.
Yeah.
Take that!
Mr. Canis is still a prisoner, despite the comfort he enjoys. He is rarely allowed out of his cell. How he could have given the chisel to his dog to leave somewhere. But that would have been far from ideal. we would have no way of guaranteeing where it might end up.
Intriguing. Do go on, Mr. Edgeworth.
Furthermore, this room is the one place where a bladed instrument wouldn't raise an eyebrow.
Holy shit.
4 chisels? 5 chisels? Who's counting? A fact he took full advantage of.
Ah, the old keep the incriminating evidence close routine. Classic.
Objection!
Man, look, the search don't sell myself. There's nowhere he could have hidden it.
Objection!
I'm certain that the murder weapon is here. And that is the reason why no one has found it yet. It is because it was hidden in such an ingenious manner.
The dog. Do enlighten us, Mr. Edgeworth. What was my ingenious plan?
Think, Miles. There must be a hiding spot he could make use of. Think about when you came here previously. What are you missing?
Yep, the bell on it. No, it doesn't have the bell on it.
He's not showing us out permanently, right? Let's get out of here, come on. There's a bell on the dog, and now it's still got the bell there, so that's where it's hiding.
What's silver now?
The dog hasn't made a sound. It's in the dog's mouth.
Dog.
Holds it in
He hasn't
the
made a
dog.
sound today. When we were here before, he barked and growled repeatedly. Candace even encouraged him to do so. That must be it. I knew something was off. I can hardly believe it, but I think I know where they hid the murder weapon.
Giving up already. I expected more of you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Hold it!
As well you should, if you would give me a moment. For this piece of evidence shows where you hid the murder weapon.
Dog!
That dog.
The
That
dog.
dog!
Take that!
The dog.
Your dog. He seems unusually quiet today.
Oh yeah, unlike last time when...
Ate the chisel and is currently trying to pass it. No.
Mr. Canis, if you'd be so kind as to open Helmut's mouth.
Oh, come now. He hasn't barked because he is a well-behaved boy. I had to order him to last time.
Then order him again, this instant.
It's not like we're asking for the world, Mr. Canis. Or do you have something to hide?
If you insist. Come on, Helmut. Open up.
And there we have it. A chisel that small is easy.
A chisel in the dog. Why is there a chisel in the dog?
I thought he'd been strangely quiet. Guess his brain's finally caught up.
Eustace,
Freak it out, man.
why don't you be a good boy and call for forensics? Tell them it's urgent.
Okay. Why is it chisel and dog? Dogs don't have chisels. Our findings are as follows. Traces of blood were detected on the chisel.
Not such a half-baked theory after all, was it?
Alright, so we're all on the same page here. This is our murder weapon, yeah?
The forensic evidence cannot be ignored. We have no choice but to concede that it is most likely the case.
And by Canis inside his dog's mouth has a small bell attached to it.
Mr. Canis, in light of the discovery of the murder weapon, the court demands that you explain yourself.
We found the route your dog took to the holding cells, and now we have the chisel. How do you propose to talk your way out of this one?
You never fail to entertain, Mr. Edgeworth.
Why does he always laugh like that, even when it's not funny?
Poor Helmut. How could they suspect us? Leave me, little shorts. I shall simply have to share with you the truth. I did not kill anyone. I have grown tired of killing.
Something's not right. Why is he so calm?
Very well. The court will hear Mr. Candace's story. If you'd be so kind.
Gladly.
Candace's defense. We're at an hour and 5 minutes. Want to split here or go a little bit longer?
I think we'll split it. I don't know how
Yeah,
long.
may as well split it.
It's better to be safe than sorry. Verity Gavel, Candace's defense.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone. If you enjoyed this, then liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing are all appreciated. The most important thing, though, that thou must absolutely do is have a nice day.
Overruled.